Hi there. So today we wanted to show you our Attack Pack Dinosaurs from the Jurassic World range. My boys actually went shopping yesterday with some pocket money and they were excited to make a video with their new dinosaurs. So these guys are all made by Mattel and they're scanning dinosaurs for the Jurassic World Facts app. And we'll look at their scans in a minute. So the first one I'm going to show you is the Dimorphodon. Now the Dimorphodon isn't actually a dinosaur because no dinosaurs flew. So these guys are just known as prehistoric flying reptiles. And as you can see, this toy is pretty cool. He has some awesome features. So his mouth, can open and shut and his head can move. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Open, shut. His wings can fly up and down. And they can actually go forward and back a little bit as well. And his legs can go back, or they can, so he's in like a flying mode. He's a really cool size, easy for kids to hold. He's also a really good size for our bigger T-Rexes to eat him, if that's how the game goes. So Dimorphodons are actually about 100 centimeters long from their head to their tails, which is about 1 meter, and they had a wingspan, which is when their wings are open from one end to the other, of 1.4 meters and weighed about 2 kilos. So not too big, these guys. They ate insects, carrion, and small vertebrates. And they lived about 200 million years ago in the early Jurassic period, and they were found in England. Well, the first fossil of a Dimorphodon was found in England. But we are very excited to welcome him into our dino family. And here is his scan, if that's what you are after. The paint on his wing looks like it might glow in the dark, and we thought it would, but we tested it and it doesn't. But that would have been a bit fun. We love things that glow in the dark, as I'm sure most kids do. All right, the next dinosaur we're going to look at is our other new one, and it's this Velociraptor. Now, he didn't come with a name, or she didn't come with a name, just Velociraptor. So it's not Delta or Echo or Charlie or Blue, but it is a Velociraptor from Jurassic World. So this is also a really good size toy for hands and for eating and attacking, whatever you want to do with your toys. He can stand up really well, he's got movable limbs, and his mouth opens and shuts really well as well. Really cool colours, really cool features. We like the Velociraptor. Now, the Velociraptor is actually smaller than the other famous Dromaeosaurids, the Deinonychus and the Achillobata. So he was a bipedal carnivore just like them, but he was probably only around the height of a turkey, which is about 60 centimeters tall. Not about 2 meters tall like the ones in the Jurassic World movies. They are probably more the Deinonychus size. So the Velociraptor was much smaller, but they definitely had this famous sickle-shaped claw on both of their hind legs, and that's what he's famous for, isn't it? And I'm sure they were deadly weapons. His body is sleek, his tail is long, he is made to run fast, and I'm sure in groups these guys brought down some pretty strong dinosaurs. So their bodies were actually 2 meters long, and as I said, they're about 60 centimeters high, or 50 centimeters high at their hip. They lived around 75 to 71 million years ago in the late Cretaceous period, and their fossils have been found in Mongolia. So this is a Velociraptor from the Jurassic World Attack Pack set, and we'll look at his scan. I need to focus on that. Zoom in for you there. So he's another welcomed addition to our family. I'm just going to put him to the side because we're going to talk about him in a second. All right, next we're going to look at the Dracorex. Now, he definitely wins the award for the best dinosaur name. Draco, meaning dragon, Rex, meaning king, so Dragon King. His full name is Dracorex Hogwartsia, so his name means Dragon King of Hogwarts. How cool is that? And he's characterized by these cool spikes on his head, and it is a herbivore. So they had the length, so from tail to nose, of about 8 to 9 meters, and they were 1.2 meters tall, and they lived in the late Cretaceous period. Almost complete skull of a Dracorex was found in the Hell Creek Formation in South Dakota, USA, and it's still unsure, well, there's a bit of dispute among paleontologists whether he is just a juvenile Pachycephalosaurus or whether he is his own species of dinosaur. Either way, he's really cool. I love his name. I love his look. We love the Dracorex. So let's get his scan. I have scanned him before in a previous video, but in case you haven't seen that one and you need this guy for your collection, there it is. All right. The next one we're going to look at is the Proceratosaurus. Now, he's characterized by this little horn on his nose, which does kind of remind me of a Ceratosaurus, and that might be why early on paleontologists thought he was an ancestor of a Ceratosaurus, but he's not. In fact, he's an ancestor of the Tyrannosauridae, so he's probably an early ancestor of the T-Rex. But either way, he is a carnivore, and he's a theropod like Ceratosaurus and T-Rex. He was about 0.9 meters tall, which is 90 centimeters, and about just under 3 meters long. He was around, or she was around, in the Middle Jurassic period, about 166 million years ago, and was also discovered in England, just like the Dimorphodon, but similar time periods. I wonder if they lived together. Who knows? Maybe some Proceratosaurus were running around while Dimorphodons were flying around. Here's his scan, in case that's one you wanted. This toy is also cool. We do like how his mouth opens and closes. A really important feature for our toys, and all of his limbs are movable. These guys fit really well into hands of kids and adults, as it would seem. All right, here is the Protoceratops. So one of the first horned frilled dinosaurs, so the ceratopsians. And he's characterized by not having well-developed horns like his other ceratopsians, so like the Triceratops and more famous ones like that. His horns are pretty small and not very developed at all. He was about sheep-sized, so that's about 0.6 meters tall and about 1.8 meters long. He's a herbivore, and he still has that frill that's famous for the ceratopsians. He lived in the Cretaceous period, about 83 to 70 million years ago, also in Mongolia, which places him in the same time and place as the Velociraptor. Now, these guys they've been found a fossil of these guys in battle. So a Velociraptor and a Protoceratops in battle at the same time, where the Protoceratops is biting the Velociraptor's arm and the Velociraptor is actually attacking the Protoceratops with his sickle-shaped claw. So that's pretty cool. Look that fossil up. We do like the cards that come with some of these dinosaurs, so that's cool. This is our new Dimorphodon card, and that's a Baryonyx card that we've had before, and it gives you just a little rundown on some of the features that the dinosaur might have, like strength and speed. So these are our Attack Pack Dinosaurs by Mattel, and we've already played a lot with them, even though we only got some of them yesterday. Thanks for watching. Actually, we haven't done this guy's scan, I don't think. All right, here is the Protoceratops. I think I did do all the rest of the scans, babe. There's his scan. All right, and just in case we miss some of the others, here's some of their scans. Whoa, zoom in. Okay. There we go. The Dracorex, in case you missed him from before. The Proceratosaurus, in case I didn't get him before. And Dimorphodon. Cool. See you later.